learn a skill, go for a job, do freelancing. That is the thing that I have all my life came to be about. And today I'm going to tell you how to get out of this madness and do something in your life to literally fulfill your own goals. So if you are a person who is trying to make his life better but don't know where to start or what they exactly should do, this video is going to be for you.
From lower middle class to 1% elite. From scratch to $1 billion lifestyle. No investors, no debt, just me and my homies. I'm Suhair and welcome to the Takeover.
Okay, so what I have seen majority doing in my age is that when they realize that they should be doing something for themselves, they start to learn a skill and they just go with like something that is already working on. Okay, and what after that? They just aim to go for a job after learning that skill, or they are just like in a hurry to go and jump into freelancing, not realizing that the market is that much saturated that 95% of the people do the same. So what you should be doing if not that? So how are you going to set up this? So when you have a skill, you can either go for a job or you can go for freelancing or you can go for an agency. Okay, and also after this, after completing this topic, I'm going to share something more valuable with you. Okay, so before starting up, we have to see how an agency or a company looks like. Okay, an agency has three things. Okay, number one is fulfillment, number two is acquisition, and number three is foundation. So the person who goes for the job is hired by the agency person who wants someone to get their fulfillment done. Okay, that's clear. How? Just let me give you an example. Let's suppose you are a graphic designer. Okay, you learn the graphic designing skill, and what after that? What you are going to do? You are going to apply for a job, right? Then in that job, you might be doing something like maybe post design. Okay, so this agency does the post like social media management for the people, for their clients, and they hire people like you to get their fulfillment done. Okay, that's how the agency works. And secondly, the freelancing. In freelancing, you don't have basically any foundation. You just go and do the acquisition and fulfillment, both of them yourself. And the main thing that is the difference between freelancing and agency is that in freelancing, you have to do the work for your lifetime to earn money. But in agency or a business or a company, you don't have to do that. In the starting, you have to work hard, that much hard, that you would be one of the most depressed person on the earth, okay? Because you would see things not working out. Okay, I have been through that. So it's obvious, if you want to achieve a lifestyle that others are not having, you have to do something that others are not doing. So in agency, what you do basically, you set up the foundations. Okay, here are the foundations, here is the acquisition, and here is the fulfillment. When you learn a skill in agency, that skill is basically used for fulfillment. Okay, in freelancing as well, in job as well. But the thing that differentiates is that you go for the client hunting yourself, and the main thing is foundation. So foundation basically means setting up all the SOPs and all of the things in order to make one product, okay, or one service in the starting, to by using which you can do the fulfillment. Okay, the more result driven it is, the more it is going to be better for you in order to grow your business. Okay, so when we define the foundations, when we come up with a product or a service that we are going to do the fulfillment and we get the results from it, we make sure that we deliver result to our clients, like their success is our success. And when we go for that approach, what basically happens that you start to earn. What basically happens is you start to earn, and when you start earning, you set a team for fulfillment, and then you can set a team for acquisition, or like if you want to set a team for acquisition, like first you can go for that, and then you hire a CEO for your foundation, and now you are out of this entire thing. Okay, so in job you won't get paid until or unless you work. Okay, in freelancing, the more you work, the more you get paid, and it is also time bound. And the third thing, it is an agency. You develop a product or service that is basically result driven, and you go and sell out that. Okay, you help the people with their goals, specifically niching it down. Then, after you generating that revenue, that specific revenue, then you can also make it. Then you can hire the people for your fulfillment, for your acquisition, and for your foundations. Okay, and just make yourself get out of that. So what you should be doing is right here. Step 1, learn a skill. Step 2, learn psychology and sales. Okay, and step 3, learn business foundations. That is all that you are going to need. Okay, nothing of them is way too much hard. Okay, the business foundation, you are going to set it like boom. Okay, they are learning a skill and making a product, it is going to be simple for you. But the main twist comes in the psychology and sales. If you are good at sales, believe me, you are going to kill it. And when it comes to sales, when I say sales, I don't mean just going and pitching your product to everyone. Okay, when I say sales, it means helping out people to make decisions for themselves. Okay, that is what my partner said, and this is the real definition. What I consider the sales is it is a process in which you guide and you help the person who is in front of you to make decision for themselves. Okay, so before moving on to the end, I would like to share you this valuable information that goes like, if you have a product and there is a demand for it and people have a pain point to get it solved, then you make that product one time, and if you can sell that product thousands of times, you don't even have to work in your own agency and you will be making 10 times more. And as the saying goes, the 10 times more is easier than going for 2 times more. I hope that you get it. Just think about it and change your life.